I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, welcome to a Floridaman. Phantom Modern Horizons draft. The best of 3 on MTGO. And I think we have our card here. So this Hogaak is an AA trample. Invoke and delve. So you can't spend mana to cast this, but you can pop things out of your graveyard or you can convoke your creatures down. So this thing can come down depending on what kind of stuff you're doing pretty early. And it goes in green and black, green or black, but honestly it's better in the green and black combination. So it's kind of like a gold card. Really nothing super great as any single color card here. Savage Swipe is good. Lava Dart is pretty good in this set. Winter's Rest can be good if you get enough snow permanents. I like Soul Hoarder a lot in the Blink deck, but I think Hogaak is where we want to go. Here, if we want to stay on color, we have Savage Swipe and Lumgar, but I don't think that's necessary. I think Settle Beyond Reality is a really good removal spell, and then Oni Rafage get out of control real quick. And I think we're gonna go do this over Settle Beyond. Okay, First Sliver's Chosen is a really strong card for the Sliver / Changeling deck. Giving like the majority of your creatures Exalted is pretty nasty. Landlord Tribe, hard to cast. It's rarely come down on turn 3. Venomous Changeling can be nice. So honestly, I think it's between this First Sliver's Chosen and the Venomous Changeling. We don't see a lot of black. Well, these are both solid black cards, so maybe that's a lie. Hard to say what's maybe getting cut here. I think I'm going to go for the Venomous Changeling here just because it goes with our first pick a little better. And here I think Mother Bear is a fine addition. It's a decent 2-drop that we don't really want to delve out of the graveyard for this though. But the good thing is this can make 2 creatures and those can convoke this, so it's not really a nombo as much as you might think. And we're really not picking up anything too much. Rhyme Tender can be good in the right deck if you pick up a Snow Permanence, which there's one here, but I think I like Mother Bear. We need to, a second First Sliver's Chosen. Damn, that's strong. With that said, it looks like the Blink deck might have been good. There's an Ephemerate here. I think this Marusa Behemoth is going to be super solid. It seems to always be. Our colors are getting cut pretty aggressively. So we could take this Changeling Outcast. We'll have a couple Changelings then, so if we get any synergies there, that will be good for creature type. Also, the earlier we get creatures on the board, the easier it is to get Hogaak out. But yeah, there's some strong cards in other colors here, but I'm going to pick this up to see what we get past next pack. I don't think it's too late to pivot into anything if we see something wide open. I'm not throwing away too many strong cards here. But I've been really impressed with this Behemoth. Okay, and here I think I like the second Venomous Changeling over the first Crozen Tusker. I guess this does get a creature in the graveyard for this. But I think just Venomous Changeling has some really strong upsides. Especially if you get some creature type synergies. Where we have 3 Changelings here. Okay, this isn't terrible. I think I do like the First Sphere Gargantua over the Elvish Fury. This is very similar to the deck we just drafted, actually. Windcaller Aven is also good, but it's not really a combo. I mean, if we take this Oneirophage, Windcaller Aven, and pair it with either our green or our black, it doesn't really look like much synergy going on. You find cards that enable things getting into your graveyard. We don't have any of those yet, and that's good for the amount of our cards. Here I might just take this Talisman over the Snow-Covered Mountain or Swamp. Ramp is pretty good with these 6 drops. Find something white we want to cast, it's good too. I'm going to pick up this Nether Spirit. We never got there last game, but maybe this game is something. We actually give this thing a shot instead of relegating it to our sideboard and never thinking about it again. Here, I think I like this. Thronado, Feather sideboard, cycles, and kill some flyers that we are not really adept at dealing with right now. Yeah, I guess I'll take the shelter. The card I want to play least against in that remaining 4 cards. This is an okay start. We got some beefy top end here. But we got no interaction, so we have to prioritize that. And we have no ways to really get things in our graveyard, so kind of these 3 cards become worse if you don't find those enablers. Should probably take the snow-covered swamp, but there's a world where we end up black-white, and I think this reprobation is going to be good in that deck. Either of this matters. Yeah, it looks like white might be pretty open. Let's see what we open. In pack 2. Okay. Some interesting things. This Winding Way is a good enabler for what we're trying to do. Find you land and throw some creatures in your graveyard, or vice versa. So it's kind of good with everything we're trying to accomplish right now. There's decent white cards in the regular cohort, Rock's Veteran, but I don't think it's worthwhile throwing away our green for it yet. Let's just pick that up and see what comes next. Here, this Dregscape Sliver can be interesting. It's a 2 mana 2/2 that you can unearth. It gives these things unearth. Kind of nice. It's not really a good combo with our other cards, though. We have another Crozen Tusker. And then we have Ransack the Lab. I might actually pick up this Ransack the Lab. Gets things in your graveyard. It finds you your stronger cards. It can find you a land. It can find you anything, basically, which is nice. Okay, so now we need to really pick up any interaction we see. So like a Savage Swipe wouldn't be bad. We have a couple of power things already. Growth buy things back from your graveyard, which is fine. We got snow-covered plains here. Altar of Dementia could be interesting. We can maybe make that work. I don't see anything too exciting here. I'm going to pick this up. We have a lot of strong creatures array. I mean, just from these 3 things. That's basically 21 cards of ill. We can maybe do a loop with Nether Spirit and just on mill number 2. It seems interesting enough. Willing to give it a try. Here I like the Putrid Goblin. It could jump some things. Buys us some time to get to our stronger creatures. Some other synergies we can get in these colors that work well with it. I don't think we're giving anything much in the green. Gluttonous Slug is okay too, but I like that better from the Ninjutsu deck. Here I think Excavating Anurid is the pick. Gets a land card into our graveyard. We already have some graveyard stuff going on, and it can just draw you a card and be a 5/5. It's nice. Here, we could do Etchings of Chosen, but we don't have a lot of overlap. I guess we have Beast and 3 Changelings. We have Bear, Zombie Goblin, Spirit. Or, yeah, I guess we don't have a lot of overlap. We'd have to splash for it. I think I'm just going to pick up the first Rhine Tender. Maybe we get past a lot of swamps, snow-covered swamps and forests we pick up. Here I like the Bellowing Elk. Here I think I like a second Bellowing Elk. This is very similar to our last deck that didn't perform so well. And it's worrying me that we don't have the interaction. We're not even seeing it whatsoever. Doesn't feel like our colors are cut too hard. Maybe we're just picking up the right thing. Or maybe we're not opening the right things. I'll take this as a sideboard card. Maybe they have some X ones that's annoying, or having a combat trick can be decent. Here, we don't have any snow permanents, so I think we're going to go for the first Cape of Temptation. This is just a 3/2 that has lifelink. It's if it's unblocked, which is fine. We already have a Thronodal, so I guess I'll pick this up. It gives our changelings lifelink, which can matter. Take the Gluttonous Slug. Simple Mongoose might make the deck. Okay, Etchings of the Chosen might make the deck between Cave of Temptation and this Talisman here. I think we could do an Altar of Dementia deck here. We have a lot of high power things. And we have this Nether Spirit combo potentially. You delve out the creatures. Ugh. Packs are just very underwhelming. You could try the Splash Giver of Ruins. Really strong against certain decks. We can also just do another Throat Seeker or a Ransack the Lab. I think this deck is going to want the second Ransack the Lab over Splashing. I think an Unearth is going to look good here. Don't have any real snow. Unearth is fine. We have a lot of cheap things. Here we definitely want. Oh, this is tough. It doesn't add creatures to a graveyard, but this does add a card to the graveyard and puts a creature on board in the same play, which is nice for things like X-Wing Anurid and then Hogaak. So this is kind of like 2 or 3 mana towards Hogaak, so I think I'm gonna pick that, and it fills out our curve a little better. Likewise, I think Twin Silk Spider is good. Gives us 2 bodies. Good for that Convoke. And we're not really giving up too much here. I don't think we're going to play this or this. That. We have like 0 interaction, which is pretty bad. We don't have a lot of ways to stop flyers. Feast of Fools is a good flyer, though. We're gonna be pretty good at convoking things out. We have a lot of creatures. We have ways to make multiple cards. So I think we're gonna pick up this flyer. Here, Savage Swipe, we have to pick up because we basically don't have a lot of ways to kill things. One of the better fight spells. Venomous Changeling can take out anything. We have 2 of those, which is nice. I think we go a second Wind Silk over the first Snow Covered Forest. We're probably not playing this Rime Tender. We don't have enough snow permanents to care about that. We'll take a 3rd Changeling. Doesn't really give us a lot of synergy. We don't have a lot of creature type synergies going on. And it's not really good for Altar of Dementia, but hey, maybe you can have some life gain. We'll take a second Throat Seeker. So what are we cutting here? I don't think we need to run the Defender. I like all of our top end here, so I don't want to cut any of these. We can lose the Twin Silk Spider. It's good for Hogaak, but we don't. I think we can lose Venomous Changeling. I think we can. Maybe we play 16 lands here. It sounds a little crazy with so many high end, but we can't use lands to cast this anyway. Ransack the Lab, Winding Way to all fine lands. Okay, well now that we have 2 of these behemoths, forget that. We have a pretty expensive curve here. So maybe we lose this Nether Spirit. It's cute, but I don't think it's worthwhile. Spirit Feeder's actually pretty nice. Just sack things. Don't really have a lot of synergies for that though. Threat of Activation make things difficult. We can get to a 2/2, which helps with our Savage. We have Unearth. We can like sack a Twin Silk, unearth it back, get multiple bodies here. I think we can lose a Throat Seeker. I think we can lose. Maybe this Gluttonous Slug isn't that great. I kind of like it. Good blocker early on, and we have a wide variety of hours to drop on the board. Maybe we don't use this changeling outcast. It's not really doing much for us. Do this, we'll add equal color lands. Do I have a land in there? Why is it only... Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, that's fine. We have multiple... I think we're going to do 9 for us because we have multiple double green. Feast or Fools, you can convoke something. Our only real true double black card is this for here. Look at this play. I again have no significant hopes for this deck, but we'll see what's up. I really want this Altar of Dimension to work. We also sacrifice our own creatures that are targeted by removal spells and get a lot of stuff in our graveyard and hope with Hogaak or First Field Gargantuan or pump our Marusa Behemoth. Kind of works as like a, you know, if this isn't pumped to begin with, this can kind of be like a combat trick. They don't think about it. But then we have to have a creature to sack. And we have to have an opponent to play for any of that to happen. God! Got bored of playing the black green. I get 2 times in a row. I did trophy with it once, but I think that deck was stronger. I had like 3 Defiles and a mob. This literally has 1 removal spell in pseudo removal spell and Savage Swipe. Not so good. We just didn't see any. We didn't see any. It's rare. I guess these cards were being cut hard. I guess we don't have any super premium black cards. I think white was most open color. Oh, come on, people. What are you doing? I don't think I've ever had that go all the way through times in a row. Oh, it's the same person. Ooh. Alright, 3rd time's a charm. Here we go. There it is. Robo the Dude for 20. Alright. This isn't bad. We can ransack the lab to find more land. Get to our bellowing elks. Kind of slow, but we have Savage Swipe to deal with anything. Ransack the lab will help with this excavating Anurid. Black red's scary. The goblin deck is real scary. Let's see what we have in options to draw from. Okay, so if we pick up this Venomous Changeling, we have turn 3 play, and we load up our graveyard with a couple of things. This Behemoth is a way stronger card, but far away from casting it. We also find the Swamp. I think I like having a turn 3 play here. You can bet Savage Swipe anything dead with this. I think I want a Gluttonous Slug. If we don't find land next turn, we can play a Venomous Changeling. This thing becomes a 1/4, then we can start blocking this. Take 3 here, though. Two Bellowing Elks into Excavating Anurid grows this 3 times, so that's pretty cool. Take a little bit of damage here, but I'm not too worried. Not see that coming. That could maybe be a problem at some point. You get Bellowing Elk out. We can start attacking. You can also Savage Swipe this Ikite pretty easily. I'm not going to attack with this because it's a 1-4 that blocks their 3-2. I'm going to do this as this. Okay, good. Or we might be able to outpace them in terms of power on the battlefield soon. The good thing is if we play some creature, Bellowing Elk gets indestructible, then we can Savage Swipe something away, which is nice. Or if we play Bellowing Elk, this thing becomes a 2-5 and then fight something as a 4-7 with the Gluttonous Slug. So if they play a creature that we have to take care of, I'm pretty sure we can deal with it. I don't want to see the Lieutenant whatever that makes 3 goblins and you could sack to drain your opponent. That's kind of annoying. They'll get lots of scries that can chump block. Ooh. Family Road with a dude taking a 420 break. That's fine. Here we can Throat Seeker. I have to start leaving blockers back. It's more efficient. This. And since they're running the race, I'm not gonna attack with the Gluttonous Slug. This is holding the Ward Eye Witch back. I don't know if they're in the card draw deck. They're straight up Grixis. Looks like. Don't splash for Ikite. Maybe they're splashing maybe they're Ninjutsu and splashing Rip or something. Maybe their mana is not so good. And they're like colors. Cards generally don't go together that well. Maybe one filler. I will throw my Gluttonous Slug in front of this Ward Eye Witch. I don't care what they try to do here. Oh, well that is a busted ass card. We gotta kill that. Hopefully they don't hit anything too much off the top. Well, I guess we can decide if the card we want them to... Oh wait, no, that's them scrying. Duh. Okay, that's not too bad. They already played out of land this turn, I think. They only get the Carrion Feeder. Really not that bad if you don't have a deck around it. Now we can Savage Swipe this thing dead with our Gluttonous Slug. Start trying to attack, I think. Maybe they have Lava Dart and they're debating on... Yeah. Okay, so they're gonna sack their mountain, that's fine. We still get to kill the Fallen Shinobi. I think we're gonna be okay here. Do we want to do this prior to combat? You get to sack it though. Kind of annoying, and then this becomes a 2. They can't block this. Then we could drop the Throat Seeker, then grows to a 3/6, and then attack here. So right now, this Altar of Dementia is doing absolutely nothing for us. Perfect. How we drew it up. Fine. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't. Pumps. So I'm gonna drop the Venomous Change. You want to attack. Because then, if they don't block this, it'll have lifelink next turn. Maybe we don't have a lot of stuff to sack to this. I think I'm gonna cool on this. Still feeling pretty decent about this. If we draw a land, I think we will. Excavating, Anurid, and pitch a land. We get to draw a card. This thing will be 5/5 with Vigilance because our graveyard's a little stacked. What happens here? It can't be blocked, but that's not really a great blocker. This thing can't block. Ooh, that's actually real nice. I think we just do this, right? No, not yet. Play this out, and then we'll attack with both. Probably start winning the race here. Gonna have lifelink, and then this can also have lifelink if they don't find a good blocker for it. And I wouldn't mind trading here. 2/2 unblockables will be scary for us. I think we have to have gotten their best ninja out of their deck. That's a pretty good one, so we have to be really cautious about them getting an attacks unblocked. I wonder what I don't know what they're splashing for. It's weird that they have Lava Dart, whatever the hell it's called, on this seemingly splash color, because you're not splashing double blue generally. Looks like they're Jitsu deck by design, so I don't splashing something else. That's just where all the removal is coming from. They have that, like Urza's Revenge. Yeah, things like this. If you're splashing, you know, Lava Darting, because then you don't really want to eat your splash card. Opponent's got some decisions to make, apparently. They could pump this thing up, throw 2 counters on there with the Cave of Temptation. A Phantom Ninja, and really try to race, but that would not be so good because then we would just get 4 health back right off the bat. Attack with both of these. I don't think I would trade here. I think I would just take it. And then if they play something to block the Throat Seeker, still not the end of the world. Yeah, you can cast this from your graveyard, which is nice. Could be a Bill 16 card with Altar of Dementia out. Basically, invoke things out and then. Oh, they're going for it. Okay. Well, that's the problem, though. So they're gonna just attack with just the 4/4. No, we're gonna gain 4 life next turn. Weird. Okay, so here, I think we get out Hogaak. Delve a lot of stuff away, and then this thing pumps this. So we tap these 2 things, we get out. Actually, it's only 7. Nice. Then we can get rid of all of our graveyard, tap the Gluttonous Slug, gain 4 life, and have an 8/8. I like that. Don't have much else to do. Oh, no. I didn't realize Delve doesn't pay for, shit. I didn't realize Delve doesn't pay for color costs. God damn it. I would have not attacked with this and just gotten this out and gained it 3 life. Now we can't do it. Is that right? This thing can still block, so I get out. Yeah. Okay. That was a bummer. I had no idea. I guess that makes sense, though. That was a big mistake. Still have a blocker in Gluttonous Slug, though. Not the end of the world, but they have the 6/3 Shinobi that they can flash in. or not Shinobi, Ninja, that they can flash in for this. Still aren't dead. They play a creature and attack with this. I'll trade if they want to double eat their own creature. 6/6 and eat this. That's fine. How many times can I say eat? I don't know. Let's see here. I don't have us like instant dead by bouncing this and damage to our face or anything. That's nice. Or at least I don't think they do. Again, Tenet would be bad for us. Flyer is not ideal, but not terrible. We have Feaster of Fools we can get out. As a blocker for that. Again, they can only really attack with the 2. This thing can't block. So I'm not scared if they have some cycle card that they want to cycle and then trade for this Road Seeker here. Eye Kite. The file could get us pretty bad, but we're not really behind on the race. Or I would like to draw land. I don't know why we didn't play out the Altar of Dementia, to be honest. I was a little distracted. So we know they have the Fallen Shinobi. Somewhat of a problem here. Want to do. Let's ransack the lab, see what we find. Finding Way is... But is that better than just... putting a forest in hand? If we get a forest in hand, I guess we might as well Winding Way. We'll find a land card here. Mother Bear's in the graveyard now, which is nice. But we need to do something on the ground here. This thing's gonna... We're gonna hit 5. If they draw a card and attack next turn, we're in trouble. But likely we can get 4 life here. Damn it. Sucks that we couldn't play a card. If we could have pumped this +1/+1, they would have had something. They have a cycle. Throw this in front of this. Trade here. Take 1. We go to 9. Down to 7. And then they can attack with both of these. Shinobi in. Luckily, we don't have a lot of interaction. Yeah, they definitely have a cycle. No? Okay. I think we're still okay then. Because if they attack with this, we can block it. If they attack with this, and then Shinobi in there, or Ninjutsu in their Shinobi, they're going to have no blockers back unless they find some creatures off the top of our deck to play. We don't have interaction, so they can't really kill anything. We have some pretty beefy things to play down next turn that can block the Shinobi, so... I think a lot of our big things are kind of out of our deck. We do only have 12 cards left, so we have to be careful. So if we play this Hogaak, if we play like another creature and then play this Hogaak, we could really play Altar Dimension. It's possible we could have milled them out next turn if that was the case, honestly. Damn it. What a mistake. That would be a cool way to win too. Okay, so they're not playing their Shinobi. Interesting. Drawing a card, why? Oh, that does it. Xaxes, huh? Did they just draw that card? Or did they... Yeah, they must have. Damn it. Okay, well, that was stupid. Stupid way to lose that game. Okay, I think Twin Silk Spider might not be better. We already have 1. Yeah, I think we're just going to run this back and mindful that they have the Fallen Shinobi. They might be trying to race us. We were within realm of Next turn, I think we could have possibly milled them out. So Altar of Dementia looks like a possibility of being decent. Let's see. Maybe this Venomous Changeling isn't as good as another Twin Silk Spider. Good against the Eye Kite. Like this. That was a disappointing loss. I think you're pretty stable at 9. Seeker did good to gain health, but we don't have a lot. Fine. A little top heavy, but it's fine. Tornado did look good. Maybe we'll run that instead of a second. Silk. Can get them if they try to pull that stuff on us again. It's like a griffin getting fucked by a tornado full of thorns. What a terrible way to go. Oh man, that poor creature. Yep, this works. Go Gluttonous Slug into Wind Silk to find something with Ransack the Lab, or do one of our combo cards. Be nice. Ooh, roll to 5. Never. That's never ideal. Okay, Carrion Feeder will make its way out at some point. We don't really have a lot of power in our hand here, but we can find something to Ransack the Lab. All 3 colors on a multi 5. Impressive. Guess we just attack, see what happens. I should have probably played the Carrion Feeder just in case they have removal for Ransack the Lab, see what we can find. Do that. I think we play the Carrion Feeder. It's just another attacker. Next turn, it's likely that we can play this and still play a creature. Sack something. I'd rather have the actual creature in my graveyard than the token on the battlefield. If they sack this again, I don't mind sacking the other spider, honestly. Them losing a land is pretty bad for them. Surprised they even tried that. They weren't willing to commit to sacking the mountain. If they discard a card, at the end. Nothing. Woo. Okay, well. Can trade their rank officer for a gluttonous slug, which doesn't seem too terrible. We can eat their rank officer and make this a 4/4 and eat both of our own creatures. And if they have removal, that's pretty bad for us. I'm just gonna do this. Take the damage where we can get it. We're ahead on the race for sure. Might cycle this to try to find a land. Get our behemoth out there. If they have mob or something, we're pretty empty-handed, which is bad. Carrion Feeder can grow though if they have removal, which is think we have a lot of things. So anything that benefits from that. Or up the flyer. Okay. So, okay, I'm okay that they did that against our carrion feeder, not our behemoth. They attack with it too, that's fine. We're gonna psycho this Thoronadal to try to find a land. Okay, well, no go on that, but we can double spell and make this a 5 if we order. Both of these. Actually, yeah, I don't mind if they attack into us. We're up on resources. Putting Mother Bear in the graveyard and give us 2/2/2s. Thing will pump the Gluttonous Slug even more. It'll become 4/7 with Menace, which is pretty damn nice for a 2-drop. Gluttonous Slug is good. Man. We're gonna go for this. They might have a counter up. It's not the end of the video. Fine attack with the Mother Bear here. Even if they have some combat trick, I really don't care. They need removal for this behemoth or if they're in real trouble, and even then they're still kind of not in the greatest spot. That leaves us with 1 card in hand, and they're facing down the board. And outmatches theirs. We're gonna attack with the Throat Seeker because they can easily trade here, and that's not that great for us. Okay, well they can eat the bear, but that's about it. Really not that bad for us. Yeah, and next turn they only have 3 health on board, so this is doing 5, and yeah, so they have to kill this behemoth if they want to survive. Okay, still not gonna do it. They have to double block this if they want to take the 4. If they do that, this thing's gonna kill them along with these things attacking. Yeah. Okay. I'm good with this. Teams are so good, especially if you draw them not super early on. This I'll keep. We have Savage Swipe, which is our 1 removal. We need to find our swamp, obviously, but we drop if we find just another forest. Swamp. Nice. Maybe we'll get the mill this time. Unlikely with our starting hand here. I think next turn I'll play the Twin Silk Spider. It can block the Eye Kite and it gives us extra fodder to sack to this carrion feeder if we want to attack. Man, this has been a slow opponent. Okay, they have the dart, I guess. Nope. Something I haven't seen. Pyrophobia. That's fine. Totally okay them using that on my 1/1 1-drop. Lands aren't terrible draws for us. It would be nice to find like a 4 or 3 drop to work with here. It gets us closer to our first sphere, Gargantua, which might be hard for them to have their mob. Fallen Shinobi kind of worries me, but it's nice that we can block these both. I want to just kill one of these. They attack with both next turn. I'm going to want to double block. And then if they just do the Fallen Shinobi out, that's bad for us. Even though we can kill it the following turn. Yeah, I think I want to just kill one of these things right now. They could have some instant here. A bounce spell. But I'm really scared. I feel like the Fallen Shinobi is how they just like overrun us in this game. Oh man, they got bounce spell. Oh no, drawing a card. That's fine. They only drew 1 card that turn. I think they thought it would trigger this, but you have to draw 2 cards, and since it was my turn, they didn't have the upkeep draw or the draw step on their side. I've made that mistake before, and that's why I'm a little sympathetic, but I'm glad that happened. So they just kind of gave away their red source and an extra land. Oh man, that's an aggressive use of mob. Let's see, I think I'd rather have my own card in the battlefield. Or in the graveyard. I'm gonna leave this back. If they attack with this, it might be a Fallen Shinobi. Can I cast this? No. Well, I thought I could for a second. Yeah, if they attack with this, they might have some card draw spell, and they can get me with the spider, but it's kind of like a free attack if they have the Shinobi and we let it through. That's real bad for us. Now let's attack with this Venomous Changeling. Hopefully they don't have a counter. We haven't seen any. Feast of Fools is nice. Another mob. Oh yeah, they definitely have the Fallen Shinobi here. Why would they not mob the here? I will be so shocked if they don't have the Fallen Shinobi here. Oh man, they get Behemoth and they have a land in their graveyard? That's not good. Play the land again, so that value. Well, we can... Okay, that's something. That's something here. We're not done yet. Oh, we can't even cast this yet. Maybe set them up for a... This Changeling is going to need to... This can trade here. This Changeling can eat this. Take some damage. I think we just get this out as a 3 flyer. It kind of block all their cards on the board. Don't want to sack any. This will play out this land. Okay, so this is a little precarious. If they have a bounce spell for Venomous Changeling, we're in trouble. Okay. Thing's gonna be a 2. We might just take the 3. They attack with it. We can convoke. I think so. I don't think you can convoke, tap it down, sack it, and then use the mana, and then also exile it from the graveyard. I don't think it's like that. They're thinking about this, huh? It's gonna be a close one. They have the +3 plus, or turn it into a 3/3, make it flying. It's gonna be kind of bad for us because then they have 9 attack in the air. Hold down the ground pretty good if we get the Hogaak out. Really not the worst thing ever. Really? Okay. Okay with this. I think we take the 3 air. Trade here. We trade here. We're taking 5, 8. We go down to 5. But then what? Why do we not block this? We can block it next turn without it dying. How about if we double block here and here? Make one of them. We double block here and here. This. Definitely can't play this next turn. Find maybe the spiders. Yeah, I think we take it, because then if we find a creature, we play Hogaak. Okay, so here we're going to do... Okay, this is kind of nice. So if we Gluttonous Slug... I really don't want to tap down our flag here. We can Excavating Aneroid. I think I like this. Gives us a blocker. Leaves our flyer up. Draws us a card. And next turn, I think we can actually mill them out possibly if we find another card. 8, 13, 16. And if we could buy this back with a second creature to play, you can mill them out. Gotta survive this turn. They have the +3/+3 make these flying. Or not +3/+3, but they could throw 2 counters on here and also draw a card and kill us. We might have to chump block if they decide to throw counters on here and attack. Would not be ideal for us. But yeah, them throwing 2 counters on here is gonna be good for them. Just have to decide if they have a way to draw a card or not, and don't. Sure. Well, I guess we have to chump block here. Don't have to. They don't have a way to draw a card. We could maybe mill them out next turn. Yeah, risk it. Because what happens if we block here? We can't kill them in time. Then we're going to be dead. If they can draw a card this turn, they could draw a card next turn. So we're just dead the following turn. So I think this gives us the most outs. Okay, so we have to make sure we do this right. So we Gluttonous Slug this. I don't have a Dark Candy. I think we do this. Comes into the battlefield, we take 1 damage. Gluttonous Slug. Do this to where we tap 1. I think that's gonna work. We tap these 2 things. 5. Sure, we do that. Player, sacrifice a creature. This, 8 cards. Buy this back. 2, 7. And we just mill them out. I hope Lava Dart can't hit face, because then we're dead. Something I did not think about. It might be able to hit face. Well, I guess we didn't find out. Oh, we did it! Altar of Dementia did it! I'm gonna put restroom real quick. I'll be right back. All right. I gotta say, I am really proud of that play. If we lose the next two matches, so be it. I'm happy that we got to Altar of Dementia someone to death. I'm gonna look up Lava Dart, because if it's to any... Oh yeah, it is any target. Damn, did they already exile? I don't think they did. So I think if they just let me mill them out, they could have Lava Darted us to death prior to them having to draw a card and losing. How could they miss that? Oh. Okay, kind of a mediocre hand, but we'll keep it. Got the mana we need. We'll have a 1/4 Gluttonous Slug. Turn 3. Oh, we can convoke out the Feast of Fools. Nothing we want to sack to it, though. Red-blue is the card draw deck. Or, yeah. Has a lot of flyers, can do a lot of damage fast, so it might not be good against our start here. Yeah, that's a little awkward, but not the end of the world. I don't think we're blocking with this slug, so we might as well attack with it. I might just get out of Feast of Fools turn 4, tap these things down, make this thing a 2/5. Have a 3/3 in the air attacking. They attack into us. I think they're gonna have something like yeah, I think I'm just gonna take it. If they draw cards and pump this thing, so be it. Woo! Oh yeah, okay, it doesn't get +1/+1 for every card we draw or anything. Yeah, I think we this. I could have like sacked the Venomous Changeling, but I kind of want it. A 3/3 flyer is going to be just fine here. The Spinehorn Minotaur is scary. It could really go off if they have they call the 1 and a red instant that gives you +1/+0 for each card you draw, and you draw a card and trample. That thing makes this a 4/3 double strike with trample. So Feast of Fools is not blocking if the thing attacks, but it could also do 8 damage to it, which is common. And then if they can go off with a combo, it could. They have another one of those or something. So draw 3 cards, discard 2. Okay, yeah. So if they have that card now, they're draw 4, 5 cards this turn, so it'd be 7/3. So we'd be go down to 2. They don't have anything to pump the damage though. This is trades, and I think that's going to be good considering they have a 3/4. Yeah. Okay. Average swipe is good. And it's nice putting the mother bear away. But now we can do this and eat this. Actually, no, we gotta eat the flyer. I guess dead in a few turns here. We'll attack for 4 and leave this back to block. I mean, if they have another Fist of Flame. Okay, it was something close to what I was saying. We're in trouble here. Or if they have a bounce, like cycle, like choking tethers. We're not looking so hot. Kind of flooding out a bit here. I thought they'd be willing to just trade there, possibly. So attacking with the 2/3 double strike, I don't think it was telegraphing the Fist of Flame. I had a suspicion, but we do have to realize they have Lava Dart in their graveyard, so if they just give this double strike, oh man, that's not good. Oh, we're just in trouble here. We're not milling them. Getting two twos on the ground isn't doing much, but I guess why not? They know we have it. I guess here we just attack with the Venomous Changeling. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this one. I have a cycle. Hey. They're gonna definitely attack with this. Jump block with one of the bears. Otherwise, we're gonna be down to 1 health if they have absolutely nothing with 3 cards in hand. Okay, so I guess they don't have it, but hitting us in the face, and then we're dead next turn unless we find something to deal with this, which I don't think we have, but we're definitely putting in Tornado in this deck here. We're just getting more information. Okay. Looks like a good deck. The deck I want to draft and haven't been able to put it together yet. Bad. I get stupid green-black garbage. Graveyard junk. Oh man, come on. All the payoffs? I don't see how we beat this deck. Okay, we're dead in the air. Not gonna show them what's up. Maybe we can mill them out. Okay, so they have good flyers here. Let's get Tornado up in there. I think we can. The Venomous Changeling does block decently well. I think we can lose the Seeker. 1. Man, their deck looks objectively better than ours. Shatter Assumptions. We've only seen 1 multicolor card out of them. I guess there's some decks this could wreck if they were just running a ton of multicolor cards, but it's not really a set where that's happening much. Okay. Oh man, this is bad. We got Mulligan. We need to find Swamp, and then even if we do, we don't have a lot of plays early on. Doesn't look much better, but guess we'll take the land. Okay, let's just look forward to the next match here. Problem is, ugh. Oh, actually, we're not too far off from casting our Hogaak. Yeah, nice. Playing the 3-drop here. This hits a little harder, but if they have Prohibit, counter it. They don't have an answer to our Hogaak. We can be. The hell is this? Whenever you cast our create one more token, at the beginning of your end step, draw a card, then wait, what's Phyrexian? Oh, okay, so they get to kind of loot at the end of every turn. Not too bad. Yeah, I still think we play another Venomous Changeling. Cannot cast this yet. We're couple cards shy. We're close. If we have the right draw, we could cast the next turn. If we draw another cheap creature, or if we draw something and put cards into our graveyard. This is concerning that they have a handful of cards and 4 mana and they're not doing anything. Let's attack and see what happens. They have a counter. It's not the end of the world. It puts one more thing in our graveyard. We can still cast Hogaak next turn. Hogaak. Ah, they do have a prohibit. Okay. Well, we're death by a million cuts here. Ah, that's fine. I'm actually glad they tapped out. Just play a 4/4. Yeah, I'm glad you killed our Bellowing Elk, because now we get to do this. Yeah, it messes up our other cards, but that's fine. If they have blue, red has trouble doing this. So they bounce this, that makes it a little awkward for us, I guess. You know, they do have a bounce. That would be a bummer. But they can't really kill it with damage, generally speaking. Oh, come on. We did not see Mana War last game. We knew they have a bounce, but not that bounce. Hurts worse. Okay. Well, they're running out of gas here. We still got some good cards in hand. Bear in mind, they get to fucking... No, it's gonna be a problem. I think we will sack a land to the graveyard, even though we have a 6-drop. This thing will be an 8/8. Oh, God. Okay. I'm gonna leave the 1/3 back to block this. Actually, I'll just leave them all back to block. Even if they deal with our Venomous Changeling, I don't mind double blocking this with a Mother Bear and a Putrid Goblin. Really can't get good value from killing any of these creatures. You find some lands. That's fine. I will double block here. Adding stuff to our graveyard again. Let a slug out. We have a nice blocker here. I guess we'll attack for 1. We can't cast anything. They're only 14 artifacts away from killing us with this Phyrexian mode. Well, they have some pump card. Guess I'll use. I don't care. Send it to the graveyard. Yeah. Total sense. I think they want to use the lands for something, or maybe they just have a lot in hand. Come on! Well, I definitely don't want to chump block for 2 damage here. So, again, for my 1 and pass. Jumping Herd would be nice, because then we could actually Jumping Herd into Hogaak. So finding a forest is going to be pretty sick. Okay, well that's a reason to leave this thing back. They're going for face pretty hard here. Maybe they know Hogaak is coming. Okay, come on, forest. We need that forest. Okay, so that goes back, so they have to play it every turn. This is something. We can actually get our Hogaak out now. That's something we want to do. Being 8/8, we'll solve our graveyard, so Mother Bear goes away. But then they can't really attack through it that well. But they have a 4. They have 3 things. If they have any pump spell, we're in trouble. I think I'm willing to just the 4/1 and double block the Mana War. Maybe I chump this though. Fine Horde Minotaur scary when you're low on health. Yeah, I think if we Hogaak out, and then they have the 4/1 haste and a 2/2, if they have any way to pump anything, we're dead. If they have bounce, we're dead. Way we're not dead to a lot of things. They also have Lava Dart in hand, so actually, yeah, we would definitely be dead because they would damage through everything. I think we do this. All blue, they can draw cards, but they can't pump damage. This. Bounce our spider, eat this, dies, this stays alive, and go down to 5, and then our kill. Okay, did not see that card previously. So we're down to 1, and we oh, right. Dead. I forgot the other thing had trample. Duh. Okay. Well, we weren't getting out of that situation regardless then. Because they could have just played a pre-combat if their thing's flying and ran over us. Trampler. Maybe not. The 2 creatures. I don't think we saw play around it. This felt like a bounce, maybe. Spider as well. Okay, let's go for the 2/1. Again, I don't think this is the strongest deck, but I think it doesn't have any interaction is the problem. I'm aware that's something you want to pick up, which we're past. It's a slow hand. We're on the draw. Mulligan. Got some cards to find us more meaningful things to do. Too concerned about Mother Bear. Ooh, that was a very nice draw. Helps us convoke out our Feaster of Fools. Good Savage Swipe target. Okay, they're gonna bounce, but that's totally fine. We're only taking 2. We get to play that again. Good blocker for both these cards. Ooh, okay. I'm feeling good now. We're not gonna use the Savage Swipe. We're gonna use that for something we can't deal with readily. The Man of War would be better against our Trumpeting Herd. So that's something to keep in mind. We'll block the Man of War here. Don't want to put their Mother Bear in the graveyard. Okay, we're gonna go for this Trumpeting Herd. leave us back to block. I think we're gonna work on more resources than them. Cast that for sure. Nice. Okay, so now I think we Feaster of Fools. Stack this. A 5/5 flyer. We don't really down on a creature here. Now we have a clock in air. We're not going to attack with the elephants. We're just going to be a little patient here. Go for the crazy mill plan. Unnecessary right now. It's something we could do. I'm playing white, so they don't one-sided board wipe. Nice. Are playing 4 colors. Let's attack with our 5/5 here. Okay. And next turn, maybe we Savage swipe away a blocker. Start swinging in with everything. Maybe we just swing in with everything, actually. What's the worst that can happen? Get to eat 1 elephant. Not eat it, but they get to trade for it. That's fine. We can buy it back next turn. Card. They can only do this. So either they make 2/2/2s this turn, which does nothing, or they kill our flyer and much. That was a bad draw for our opponent. Nice draw for us. Okay, so we saw a couple 2/2s there. Like the Venomous Changeling more than the Throat Defense. Have a lot of pairs. This is fine. I have to cycle this Unearth, especially if we draw land. Find some cards, but Trumpeting Herd makes it so much better. There's basically 2 creatures in my hand. It looks like they might be ramping to something. Venomous Changeling is nice. Want to not cycle Unearth? They play something that Venomous Changeling would trade with and not just block. I cycle Unearth because got Changeling next turn. They have another Talisman. Fine. Oh, they have their own? What? Uh-oh. Mirror match. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the Unearth. I don't need to send it away right now. Cycle it. We have a turn 3 play and we have a turn. Not really do anything with it. If they remove the Changeling, now we have a way to get it back for 1 mana. Okay, that's a problem. 3/4 in the air, we're not really with. We have a couple of answers for that. I have to race situation. But that's fine. Totally cool. That's nice. I guess we'll attack with the Changeling. Gonna have a blocker for the page. Might as well get into damage. Might come down to erase, but we have some nice cards for erase situation. That we don't get to add anything to for next turn. Might cycle. Draw anything to do. Turn 5. Hopes of building out our board a bit more. Have a good defender for a 3. That's a problem. Could be a problem eventually. That's nice. Yeah, if they want to trade the elephant for the Aerophage, I'm cool with that. This blocks them for a turn at least. More bodies to go wide, and we might. That doesn't block them for. Chump block with the Twin Silk Spider, buy it back with the Unearth eventually, and that'll tilt the race into our favor. Now War is going to bounce Elephant Knight. Affected. I have a 5/4 on the ground. It'd be nice. Yeah, I think we just do this. Buys us some time. That thing's not attacking anyway. We're not double blocking to trade for anything. I think I'm okay trading for the Mana War here. Take it. Carrion Feeder is interesting, but not great. I think unearthing our spider is gonna be nice. They might just go all in on this racing in the air kind of thing. Oh man. Okay, well we have chump blocks for that. Nice. On swing of the air, they don't have stuff on the ground to block with. We might get there. We'll see. Also, if they keep on drawing tons of cards, maybe alter to them, because we could stack this and yeah, well that's a better blocker. Okay, well this is not looking good. Have to definitely unearth our spider. Start there. Has 2 extra turns. Could alter dementia this thing down and pull him for 10. That only gets him to 12, but then if we start finding one of our other powerful cards, that might be the best way to win this. Because what happens if we attack? If we attack here, they probably double block here. They take 3, 4, they go down to 7. Also be okay, but then they get to back 2. Oh wait, no. Okay, we want. Okay, we're going for the mill plan here. Yeah, we just need to find like one of our powerful cards. And when I say powerful cards, I mean cards with high power, but we have a lot of them actually. Basically, our 2 behemoths are Hogaak. Actually, can. Actually, yeah, we can. Just enough to win. Have some chump blocks for the Aerophage. Yeah, I mean, our Bucks can get us there. Because right now they have 11 cards. When we chump block with the Spider, We're gonna sack it, so that brings them down to 10. And then if we draw 4 power, that's 10 cards of billing. Pass it each time you pay. Oh no! They have the anti-mill card! Who plays this? Oh man. Well, that goes that plan. Oh, okay, so they get to go to 19. Draw a 4 power creature. Oh, we can play Hogaak from a graveyard. Ooh, we might be able to. I mean, they're going to add a ton of cards. Okay, I think Hogaak is going to get us there anyway. Yep, likely be able to play twice next turn. Aha, joke's on you. Because we have 1, 2, 3 cards in our graveyard. I have 4 creatures next turn. That's 13 mana total. Oh, we might be 1 short. In that case, we might not even jump block. Oh, we have to jump block. It's gonna be interesting. You only play it once. Get there. Oh, you know what we do? I know what we do. Jump block here. And we put this. There we go. We add an extra thing to our graveyard. Definitely call back Hogaak twice. They don't have blue mana up. Alright, they can mill us out. 10. Oh no, they can mill us out? No! They would have been able to do it anyway. Yeah. Those sons of bitches. Okay. Gotta do some sideboard tech here. Okay. Gotta bring in our... What the hell's that card? Wait, I don't have that card in this? I thought it was this one. Ah. Oh. I think the Twin Silk's gonna be nice though. It's gonna be better. Okay. Great for you. Bastards. Okay, we're gonna get them. I have a good feeling. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is a mediocre hand. Oh yeah. Got our Altar of Dementia right off the gate. Oh man, I can't believe they swung the mill game. 1 turn away from getting them. That was a nice draw. Nice combo of Savage Swipe. Starting hand. Oh, it's starting already. Okay. Oh, you're not the only one. MJ Gigs. So this matchup definitely favors the person that finds their lands. Okay, that's good. We can eat that. Savage Swipe. This. Draw land. Oh man. Got rid of all their excess lands. Stack it, I guess. Plus. Oh yeah. Put a Hogaak in our graveyard. Thank you. We could sack this, mill ourselves. And then play Hogaak next. a lot of pass. I could do it on. Well. Oh, they got some shit? That's fine. Dark. Play. Take that. Keep on cycling our Hogaak if they keep on milling us. Altar of Dimensions. They gotta be careful there. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Good. And Hogaak is the nice anti-mill technology built into this deck here. Damned if you do, damned if you don't, Oppo. The big humanoid garbage piles beating you. How does that feel? Probably not so good. Yeah, well, unless they can mill us for 21. Turn. Yeah, that's it. Take that. Oh, that was game 3? I didn't even know. Awesome. We did it. All right. Cool beans. Not too shabby. The Hogaak Mill deck kind of got there. 2-1. I'll take it. 100 play points, so basically pay for the draft. We can do another one, but it's 9 o'clock and I have not eaten dinner, so I'm going to go do that. Thanks for watching. This was a pretty fun deck. I mean, I didn't think the Altar of Dementia was actually a thing, but it ended up being pretty pivotal in the last match there. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you had fun. I know I did. Like, subscribe, comment, follow, all that good shit. And guys on the flip side, later.